Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, Hawaii, hang on. What? Hold on, everybody. We're praying. As you can see, here is the Hawaiian Islands right there. And there is Hurricane Isella, and there's Hurricane Julio. Both of them headed right for Hawaii. Now, thing is, Hawaii has not been hit with a hurricane in 22 years. When you think about them sitting out there in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, say that you would think for sure they would be experiencing hurricanes as often as islands like the Bahamas or Jamaica or Cuba. But no, Hawaii Islands have been spared for 22 years. But Iselle is on its way and will hit, direct hit. Hurricane Iselle will hit Hawaii by tomorrow. Iselle is supposed to weaken as it slowly headed across the Pacific, but it didn't. It got stronger, and now Hawaii is poised to take its first direct hurricane hit in 22 years. Tracking close behind it, of course, is Hurricane Julio, which strengthened also early this morning. It's now a Category 2 hurricane. So you have a Category 1, Iselle, Category 2, Julio. Now, state officials are assuring the islands are ready. People should prepare, but not panic. Tourists wonder whether their flights and activities would be disrupted and tried to get in some last-minute beach time before the surf's up. But ugly. And residents are making bottled water tougher to find than a cheap fruity cocktail. Everybody says this is the last day of good weather, so we came down to the beach. According to some of the tourists who were visiting from Stafford, Virginia. Also, Hurricane Iselle was expected to arrive on the Big Island tonight, bringing heavy rains, winds, gusting up to 85 miles an hour and flooding in some areas. Weather officials, though, changed the outlook after seeing it get a little stronger, giving it enough oomph to say, well, wait a minute, this is a hurricane. What ended up happening as the storm has resurged just enough to keep its hurricane strength, says the meteorologist of the National Weather Service, Mike Canton. Canton said that this means stronger winds of 60 to 70 mile an hour, though rainfall estimates 5 to 8 inches of rain in a very short time frame. Folks, this could create extensive flash flooding and or landslides, not counting the storm surge and the extremely powerful winds. Now, while that's going on, don't forget Hurricane Julio. Meanwhile, swirling closely behind with maximum speeds whipping up to 100 miles an hour, the National Hurricane Center said it's expected the storm to strengthen even more today, Thursday, August the 7th, 2014, before gradually weakening a little tonight. But weakening is expected to continue into the weekend. Let's hope it does. Now, Hawaii has been directly hit by hurricanes only 3 times since 1950 and hasn't had a direct hit in 22 years. But they're going to get hit with 2 hurricanes back to back this weekend. Are you serious? 1-2 punch coming straight for Hawaii. The Bible said there'll be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. And certainly, we've had one blood moon. It was on the earth, over the earth on Passover, April 15th of this year. We're in a 4 blood moon tetrad. All 4 blood moons on high Jewish feast days this year and next year. Also, while we're in this blood moon cycle, we've had wars breaking out everywhere. Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Hamas in Gaza, and ISIS romping and terrorizing and murdering and beheading, executing, crucifying, raping, and destroying everything in its path. We've also had some very strong solar flares on the sun, and we've had major earthquakes around the globe. And we have outbreak of pestilence and diseases, including Ebola. The Bible prophecies are taking place. And I'm not even going to tell you about how many dead birds, dead fish, and dead cattle are dying on a daily basis around the globe. Unbelievable, unprecedented. And what about Yellowstone National Park? Do you even want to talk about that super volcano? Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Would you please pray for the people in Hawaii? Matter of fact, Heidi's uncle lives in Hawaii. Pray for him as well as all of those that are there on the islands of Hawaii. God bless. And we will be right back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy.